The invisible universe. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if our universe turned invisible? Well, it might surprise you to know that scientists are suggesting this could be our future reality. It's a mind-boggling concept, isn't it? An invisible universe. Let's break it down a bit. Our universe is constantly expanding, with galaxies moving away from each other at an accelerating pace. Picture it as a balloon inflating. As it grows, so does the space between every point on its surface. Similarly, as the universe expands, the distance between galaxies increases. Now here's the kicker. As these galaxies move away from each other, and from us, the light they emit has a longer and longer journey to reach us. This light, which we rely on to observe these galaxies, is essentially the universe's visibility cloak. But as the universe expands, this cloak is being stretched thinner and thinner. Think about what happens when you look at a car driving away from you. Over time, it appears smaller and smaller until it eventually disappears from sight. This is not because the car has literally vanished, but because the light it reflects can no longer reach your eyes. The same principle applies to galaxies. As they move farther away, their emitted light takes longer to reach us. Eventually, the light from these galaxies won't be able to reach us at all. They'll still be out there, hurtling through space, but to us, they'll appear to have vanished. In essence, they become invisible. But it's not just about the galaxies disappearing from our sight. The light from these galaxies also carries information about the universe's history, its structure, its composition. So, as the universe becomes more invisible, we lose not just a beautiful spectacle, but also a wealth of knowledge. Imagine a universe where distant galaxies are no longer visible to us. A universe that is, in essence, turning invisible. It's a thought that challenges our understanding of the cosmos, isn't it? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this fascinating topic. The expanding universe. But how is it possible for the universe to become invisible? Well, to understand that, we must first travel back in time to the moment of the Big Bang, roughly 14 billion years ago. It's here that our universe, as we know it, began. In that moment, a hot, dense point of pure potential exploded outward, creating space, time, and all the matter within our universe. This was the start of a colossal expansion, an expansion that, interestingly enough, continues to this day. We live in a universe that's constantly growing, constantly stretching. Imagine a loaf of raisin bread dough in the oven, expanding as it bakes. The raisins, like galaxies, move further apart from each other. This is a simplified model of our expanding universe. But what does this expansion mean for us? And why does it lead to an invisible universe? The answer lies in what astronomers call the redshift. As the universe expands, light from distant galaxies has to travel greater distances to reach us. This journey stretches the light waves, causing them to shift towards the red end of the light spectrum. This is what we call redshift. The more distant a galaxy is, the more its light is redshifted. Eventually, the light from extremely distant galaxies shifts to wavelengths longer than what our eyes, or even our most advanced telescopes, can detect. In essence, these galaxies become invisible to us. They're still there, of course, but their light is now beyond our ability to perceive. And as the universe continues to expand, more and more galaxies will cross this cosmic horizon and disappear from our view. So it's not that the universe itself is becoming invisible. Rather, our visible universe is shrinking. We're losing sight of distant galaxies, like watching stars fade one by one until the night sky is left in darkness. As the universe expands, it's like we're losing pieces of a cosmic puzzle, and eventually, we might not be able to see the whole picture. It's a challenging thought, isn't it? But don't worry. We've got more to explore in the next scene. Stay tuned. The dark universe. What would a universe that's becoming invisible look like? This question is not as far-fetched as it may sound. Scientists predict that as our universe continues to expand, more and more galaxies will slip out of our line of sight, effectively becoming invisible to us. Imagine gazing up at the night sky. Today, we are able to see thousands of stars, each one a beacon of light that has traveled unfathomable distances to reach us. But in this scenario, as time goes on, fewer and fewer stars will twinkle back at us. The night sky will gradually lose its luster, its myriad points of light dwindling until only a sparse sprinkling of stars remains. Now, this won't happen overnight. We're talking about an eventuality that's billions of years in the future. But the process has already begun. The universe is expanding at an accelerating rate, and this expansion is causing distant galaxies to move away from us faster and faster. As their speed increases, their light will take longer to reach us, until eventually it won't reach us at all. This is not to say that these galaxies are disappearing. Rather, they are moving out of our observable universe. They're still there, but we won't be able to see them. The observable universe will shrink, limited to only our local group of galaxies. From a cosmic perspective, this paints a somewhat somber picture. The universe, in all its grandeur and complexity, will seem a lot lonelier. We'll be left with a much darker night sky, our view of the cosmos limited to the Milky Way and a handful of nearby galaxies. But remember, this is not an end, but a transformation. The universe is dynamic, constantly changing and evolving. And while the process may seem melancholic, it's a reminder of the vastness of the cosmos and the fleeting nature of our existence within it. In a universe that's turning invisible, we'll be left with a much lonelier and darker night sky. What it means for us. How does a universe becoming invisible affect us here on Earth, you might ask? The answer lies not only in the realm of the celestial, but also in our very human quest for knowledge and understanding. Firstly, let's consider astronomy. The study of celestial objects, space, and the physical universe has been a cornerstone of our scientific endeavors. However, as our universe becomes more elusive, observing distant galaxies and studying interstellar phenomena could become increasingly challenging. The stars, those reliable guides of the night sky, might gradually fade from our sight, taking with them our ability to observe, learn, and marvel at the wonders of the cosmos. This not only changes our night sky, but also our understanding of the universe. You see, the farther we look into space, the further back we peer into time. We witness galaxies as they were billions of years ago, and this cosmic history lesson could be lost to us. Without this historical perspective, our understanding of how the universe formed and where it's headed could be significantly hampered. Moreover, this fading visibility of the universe could impact our search for extraterrestrial life. The search for life beyond Earth relies heavily on our ability to study distant planets and galaxies. As our universe becomes less visible, finding signs of life elsewhere becomes a more daunting task. This doesn't mean the search is over, but it does mean we'll have to get creative and perhaps rely even more on theories and simulations. So, while the invisibility of the universe might seem like an abstract, distant concept, it holds very tangible implications for us. It's not just about losing a star-filled night sky or making stargazing a bit more difficult. It's about potentially losing a vital part of our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The universe turning invisible might seem like a distant concern, but it could have profound impacts on our quest to understand our place in the cosmos. It's a reminder that our pursuit of knowledge is interconnected with the very fabric of the universe itself. Let's recap what we've learned about our universe becoming invisible. It's a head-scratcher, isn't it? Our universe, as we know it, fading away into a shroud of invisibility. It's not a science fiction plot, but a possibility based on the current understanding of astrophysics. Our journey began with the exploration of an expanding universe. We've learned that our universe isn't just sitting still. It's on the move, stretching and growing bigger every second. This expansion isn't a leisurely stroll, but a race speeding up as time goes by, powered by a mysterious force we call dark energy. We then delved into the phenomenon of redshift, a cosmic quirk that makes distant galaxies appear redder than they actually are. It's because as the universe expands, light from distant galaxies has to travel farther to reach us, stretching along with the universe and shifting towards the red end of the spectrum. This cosmic redshift is a telltale sign of our expanding universe. Next, we ventured into the realm of the dark universe. This isn't a universe devoid of light, but one dominated by dark matter and dark energy. These unseen entities make up a whopping 95% of our universe. They're the hidden puppeteers, pulling the strings of cosmic expansion, and ultimately leading us towards an invisible universe. We also pondered on what an invisible universe could mean for us. For astronomers, it could make studying distant galaxies increasingly challenging. For our understanding of the universe, it could throw open a Pandora's box of questions, challenging our concepts of space, time, and reality. And finally, we envisioned what an invisible universe might look like. It's not a sudden blackout, but a gradual fading away of distant galaxies, until one day our night sky is left with only our Milky Way and its closest neighbors. In the end, our universe becoming invisible is a reminder of the vastness and mystery of the cosmos we inhabit. It's a testament to the infinite possibilities that lie in the fabric of reality, and the enduring quest of humanity to unravel the secrets of the cosmos.